This video will walk you through Virtuoso launcher buttons. Virtuoso launcher buttons are one-button mouse clicks that reference Worldox Find templates. These buttons are placed on palettes to allow your firm to organize them. These returns, billing, organizer, supporting docs, and core are examples of launcher buttons. Virtuoso launcher buttons are typically based on a Worldox Find template. Therefore, we'll begin by creating a Worldox Find template. In order to create a Worldox Find template, we're going to go ahead and open up a Worldox search card. I've chosen to open one referencing the client cabinet because the documents that I want my button for are in this cabinet. I'm going to choose to create a button to open IPSs for the particular contact record I'm on my CRM. So I'm going to go ahead and find that doc type. And in the client field, I'm going to put a very special designation. That special designation is the squiggly bracket or the witch's hat, followed by the exclamation point, contact code, exclamation point, and close my bracket. This is how Virtuoso knows to check the contact record that you're on in your CRM in order to populate the search. Now I'm going to finish out my Find Template Save by going to Options, Save Template. I'm going to give that template a name. And I'm going to now finish out this save. Because I want Virtuoso to automatically search for the documents rather than opening up my save template, I'm going to choose to perform the search and make it available for everyone. That way others can use my template as well. Now I'm going to select Save. And finally, I'm going to save as a new public template so that I don't overwrite my existing template, the one that I used to start with. And click OK. Now I'm going to cancel. I've created my Find template in Worldox, and I'm ready to add my launcher button in Virtuoso. You must have a template or a palette on which to add your Virtuoso button. I'm going to right-click on the palette in which I wish to add my button and choose to Add Launcher Button. Now I'm going to start at the very top. Do I have the right palette? Yes, I do. Next, I'm going to choose the caption. This is what appears under the button or the name of the button. Next, we're going to go skip down to Find Template Name, and we're going to find the template that we just created in Worldox by selecting the ellipsis. This will open the Choose Worldox Template dialog, and it typically puts the most recent Find template you've created at the top of the list, so we'll go ahead and choose that. Next, I'm going to pick an icon from the bottom and click OK. I've now created my button. Let's go ahead and use this button or test this button. To use this button, I'm simply going to ensure that I'm on the contact record in my CRM using Internet Explorer. Then I'm going to click the button. It worked. It pulled IPSs for the contact record that I'm on in my CRM, Candace Clark. If you need to edit your launcher button, perhaps you chose the wrong Find template or something of the sort, you can right-click and choose to edit your launcher button. In this example, we'll simply change the icon to a different one and click OK. Now your Virtuoso launcher button has been edited. You can also copy your launcher buttons to other palettes. So for example, maybe on my personal palette, I'd also like the tax returns button. You can right-click on the button and choose to copy it. That will give you the list of palettes that you can copy the button to. I'm going to choose Andrea and click OK. So now you can see that the tax return button also appears on the Andrea palette. That was a copy operation. If you accidentally place the button on the wrong palette or wish to move it from one palette to the other, you can also do that by right-clicking and choosing to move to a different palette. Now we've moved the Supporting Documents button to the Andrea palette. Finally, you can move your launcher buttons within the palette itself to put them in appropriate orders, maybe alphabetical or in the order in which you need to perform the searches, or maybe your most favorite button at the top. To move them, you can right-click and choose to move up or down, or you can simply drag and drop them. If you wish to delete a launcher button, you can do so by right-clicking and choosing to delete the launcher button. Note that deleting the launcher button will not delete the template from World Docs.